What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Spade. Today, I'm here to talk about not taking stuff for granted. In my current situation, I have an apartment and I'm feeling blessed. There's people around me though that are really struggling, and sometimes you feel guilty for feeling good because you see those around you not feeling all right. And you're stuck within this decision of, do I celebrate this win or do I feel some type of way because those around me are not winning or as happy as me? Just be grateful. Don't take anything for granted. That's why you have to be cordial or you have to be nice to people, because you don't know what they're going through on their day to day. I do want to give an advice though to those who are angry, who are mad at their mom, at their best friend, at their dad, whoever it is that you're mad at. Forgive them and forgive yourself. When we're at an extreme, when we're mad and upset, it is so hard to understand the other person. But you have to also understand that person is going through something too. Every mind is its own world. You have to understand that they're going through something, so they're reacting this way towards me. But I'm not fixing anything by adding my negative energy to their negative energy. It's just an explosion waiting to happen. We have to help each other out even when we're at odds. If you don't feel like a situation is right for you and you've tried many times, walk away. There's no need to add more energy to what already isn't working. Walk away. Be the bigger person. I know the ego doesn't allow you to shut up and walk away, but be the bigger person. When I say be the bigger person, I'm talking about your subconscious. Let that lead. That is the bigger person. The ego comes out when you're angry or you're in fear or you're highly successful. It comes out at extremes. Remember to humble your ego. Stay grounded. Don't let your ego lead you, because you're going to lose friends. You're going to lose your son, your mom, whoever it is. You're going to lose them because you're letting your ego live. Your ego is only here to teach you what control is, what discipline is. You have to teach your ego. Treat your ego like a little brother. When your little brother's acting up, I'm like, yo, chill out. That's what you gotta do that with yourself though. You have to understand there's two parts to you. The good and the bad. Don't let that bad lead you down the wrong road. Don't let that bad let you lose something you've built with somebody for a long time just because of one moment. I've seen friends for 10 years lose their whole friendship over one moment, over $1, over one girl. Be conscious and cautious of what you do. It's not overreacting that gets you anywhere. It's being poised and being in control and understanding your side and the other side. Knowledge is observing and knowing what you're observing in that moment. Step outside of your ego and control yourself. That just ties into taking things for granted. When you're in that moment, you don't realize that you're taking for granted that relationship you built for a long time just because of this moment. Change is needed to grow. But some things can be detrimental to you because of one split second. Things can change for the better and things can change for the worse. And even at your worst, that's going to teach you something that's going to make you better. But try to avoid going to those worst, to those extremes. Heal yourself before you hurt somebody else. I'd rather see my people work together and forgive each other. Because when we're at odds, nobody wins. Nobody wins when the families feud. Y'all, I know y'all have heard that before. Nobody wins when we all fight. We have to forgive each other. We have to work together. As a community, we have to come together and I forgive you, bro. I felt like this and this. I don't think this was correct, but I forgive you, man, because I cherish this moment more than this moment. I cherish these 10 years over these 10 seconds. I just want you guys to love those around you no matter what you feel in the moment. Brothers and sisters, we're always going to fight. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody talking about my brother. Ain't nobody talking about my sister. I could call my sister or my brother crazy as much as I want. Let somebody else say that shit, though. That's how we have to come together as a community. Yeah, I could correct my brother when he's acting out. You can't do it, though. Not in the same manner. That's how we got to do it. We got to protect each other because we're not the minority. We're the most divided. In population, we're the majority. We're just the most divided. So we're the minority. Please lead with love. Forgive each other. Don't let one moment ruin years of unity. Don't let people, that's another thing. The ego likes to do shit in public. The ego likes to embarrass people. The ego is hurt, so hurt people hurt people. You don't talk to your friends. Like, y'all have to have discipline. Y'all have to have some fucking morals. You don't talk to your friend in public about some private shit because your ego in public is at this point. Because you don't want to look like, less of a person in front of your other friends when your best friend is the one who you're talking to. You have to remember, I give a fuck about you. Even though I'm mad at you right now, I'm so heated, but I love you. So I'm not even going to do this in front of these people. When we get to the crib, we going to talk though. You going to hear me out when we get to the crib. But here, ain't nobody going to see us divided. That's how we got to behave. They see us fighting, we doing the job for them. If I have an enemy and my enemy is fighting with his friend, they're doing the job for me. I ain't got to fight nobody. Y'all killing each other. Please, man. Forgive and love, bro. We need to have each other's back. If you're not willing to forgive, you are not enlightened. Peace and love, family. Unite, don't divide.